thought I'd go ahead and do the WWE Smackdown review. For most of y'all, it was yesterday or the day before. I'm recording it a little less than 24 hours after. I just watched it on Hulu. I'm going to give it grades like I normally do, and I want to talk about the highlights. You can watch it on Hulu, or is it Fox that has Smackdown and USA that has Raw? Or maybe it's the other way around. But anyway, if you have Fox or USA, you can watch these. There was a battle royal pretty much at the beginning. There was a long list of men. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre were in it. Riddle, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Miz, Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss, Ezekiel. I can't think of anyone else. If there were, I don't know how many, I mean, it was, it wasn't horrible, but I'm not going to remember all the names and everything, the good thing about it with having Drew McIntyre and Sheamus is that they have a storyline, so it didn't seem pointless. I doubt it'll be the most memorable, but it far from the worst also. Matt Riddle got a bit of revenge against Seth Rollins, which was good. Omos dominated the action. I don't know if that's a good call, because remember the Great Khali, that's all I have to say. I doubt he's that bad, but, to be compared to that at all is not a great thing. It really didn't add anything to the show. The promo part didn't anyway. It didn't really take away from the show, but, Corbin won. I won't really go into the details. It's maybe if I was going to give it an A plus or something, I would, but B minus to B plus. Somewhere in there. No higher than a B plus, but no lower than a B minus. New Day versus Viking Raiders. It was a no contest. Um, the match never really got started. The Viking Raiders, who are heel right now, they've been babyface heel, babyface heel, babyface heel. You get the idea. They brutalized the New Day, Kingston and Woods. So, I mean, C at best. C minus at worst. I mean, I've definitely seen worse, sadly. Michael Cole kept saying no vicious Viking Raiders. It really. I'm sure they made him say it, but I mean, it's not a thing. um, um, there was a battle of the brands with the women. It was from Raw. It was Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and Liv Morgan against the Blue Brands. That's Smackdown. Raquel Rodriguez, Lacey Evans, and Shotzi. C plus. Team Raw won. That's Morgan, Bliss, and Asuka, but it just it was okay. I mean, it had some energy behind it and action. But it could have definitely been better, especially with the people that were in it. Becky Lynch gave commentary. Which was probably one of the better things of the match, sadly. Some of the stuff she said. Street Profits versus the Usos. B, we've seen it over and over and over and over again. We can't even complain because at least it's some entertaining. It was a ask me anything kind of thing. The whole thing's just getting old. They was talking, which I've talked about the last few times that I've done these reviews. But there might be a split between the two. I kind of hinted at it. It might be a good thing for both of them. If you know how Vince loves to split tag tapes. But maybe they'll get a push this way, one or both of them. Hopefully both of them, but never know. I can't pronounce their names because they pronounce them weird, but Max Dupree finally revealed his maximum male models. It was alright. It was funny at moments. The match was even better. The match against that was Madcap Moss, Corbin, Miz, and Ezekiel. Moss won. Not really going to go into details. A C for maximum male models. B for the match. If I had to give it the whole show rating overall, even though I gave a lot of individual matches, somewhere between a B and a C, and it's been better than the Raws, than the Smackdowns here lately. It's probably about a C, maybe a C plus. I wouldn't even go as high as a B minus. It just, I don't know. But I'm glad that the premium live events are good, because I want to say the mid-2000s maybe, and keep in mind this was from when it was pay-per-view and they were like $20 at the time, something like that. I mean, it'd be like $50 now. And there was no WWE network or anything like that. So that was the only way to watch the pay-per-views. And it was like the Raws and the Smackdowns were better than the pay-per-views. I mean, people regretted buying them. People quit buying them. And so, and the Raws and Smackdowns were great, but I mean, when it was some of the worst pay-per-views, even, and I mean, it's not like people hate them then and love them now, or loved them then and hate them now. It was bad then, it's bad now. If you look back at a lot of them, like on YouTube, there's a lot of all the pay-per-views, like individual WrestleManias and individual SummerSlams and stuff like that, and it's all the pay-per-views, you know, even the ones that only happened a few times and stuff like that, and they rate best of the worst, and some of the worst ones were during that time frame. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was somewhere in that time frame. So at least they're doing it right. At least the premium live events are better than this. Now, would I pay $50 for the paid live events? No. But I never paid for pay-per-views. But I gladly pay $5. And originally I paid $10, but then I found out that while everyone else is watching the ads, basically the you know, for WWE to put on the show, like either other WWE products or Geico or somebody's paid for a spot, you know, I'm just getting a different commercial, but I save $5. I save 50%, so but hey, 3 months ago I just started watching wrestling again, and I've been watching it since WrestleMania. So, and I hadn't even watched the last few WrestleManias because I'd gotten so disinterested in wrestling. So, because I used to have the WWE Network, I enjoyed it, but I don't know. The last maybe 3-4 years, it just, I mean, but it seems to be improving again, so I will give it that. Like I said, the Usos and Street Profits have been overdone. There's possibly going to be a split between the Street Profits, but I think it really comes to 50-50 booking, because they win when it doesn't matter. But when it's a championship match, of course they're going to lose. And that just, it doesn't work. I mean, it works in theory, but if you can't win when the championship's on the line, then, you know, do the other wins even matter, you know? But nobody's going to beat the Usos right now, because, you know, gotta keep that bloodline strong. I don't know. It's just frustrating. My apologies. I'll try and get this up on the website that I used to make this a video, and try and put this out. I'll probably schedule it to release tomorrow morning, because I've got other stuff to do today. That's why I did it now in the afternoon instead of tonight. So by in the morning you'll have it. And this is my review for the Smackdown right before Money in the Bank. Okay, bye.